And okay, it's on. Guys, thank you for joining. Yash is our GSOC student that worked on the Bad Words app. As you may know, RocketChat already had this blocking app bad words functionality, but it was one of the features that we wanted to remove from the core of RocketChat and transform it into an app. And so we had this project, and the idea was that he would do the same thing that we did, but would also add some features to the app. And then Yash will be able to explain this better for us all. So thank you, Yash, for joining, for agreeing to demo your app.
Thank you, Martin.
And you got the floor now. So I'll tell you.
Okay. So I'm Yash Rajpal. I'm a GSOC student at RocketChat, and my job was to develop a bad words filtration app. And I had the wonderful mentors that were Marcelo Smith and Douglas Gilbert. So let's jump right into it. So first of all, get to know me, and I'm a final year student at VIT. That is a college in India, and I'm currently pursuing BTech bachelor's degree in technology in computer science, and I'm more interested in MERN stack development. And I'm also one of the top contributors to the RocketChat open source project and other projects that support RocketChat. And now let's see the purpose of the app and what benefit it serves to the community. So first of all, RocketChat is a very big project today, and millions of people are using RocketChat in their businesses and to manage the communities. And some of those communities are open, like our open RocketChat workspace, and the usage of bad words and offending users are much more of a problem there. So this app helps us to manage the offending users. And another purpose that Marcelo already covered was to reduction of RocketChat code base, as this feature was already present in the core of RocketChat. So so it also reduces the code in the core of RocketChat and provides the additional app which can be installed via Marketplace. And also, RocketChat currently uses a third-party NPM package that is bad words to filter out the bad words from the messages. So this project also removes that dependency of RocketChat. And also the current bad words filtration implementation in RocketChat was a bare minimum, and it only filtered the bad words from the messages. So the idea behind this app was to do that, the main filtration part, and also provide a bunch of features to the users, so they can use the app according to their wish, how they want it. So let's get right to it. And what are the features that app provides us? So first of all, the very important, the necessary feature, that is filtration of bad words from the messages. So where does it get the bad words from? So that was one of the priorities of the project, to get the bad words loaded from a URL. And there is a URL hosted on GitHub, and it provides us a list of bad words, default bad words, and that is the default value of this setting. And we'll get more into it when we see the live demo. So another thing is to collect the data of the offending users or the users which use bad words, and we can use this data to know which users are the notorious ones, and we can remove them from the channels. And now this is a manual part of removing users from the channel. We can also automate this process by using another feature, that is ban the offending users after they cross a certain threshold of using the bad words. So let's say if we can set the limit that if any user goes over 10 bad words, then we can ban this user. So this setting does that. And also another feature, I don't know if we can say this feature or not, but another thing is to provide enough settings so that people can use app according to themselves. So talking about the features, let's see them. Just a second.
Yash, I think before we go into the demo, I think it's important to notice that because of the default URL that Yash used, this app uses exactly the same words that the core functionality did. So there will be no we're not gonna lose any we're not going to lose the feature because it's using exactly the same list of bad words. Yeah, that's just wanted to mention that.
So these are the list of bad words. It fetches the bad words from here, and these are the also the same bad words that are currently used in the Rocket Chat, as Marcelo mentioned. And so this one was a primary feature that we should load the bad words automatically. Users should not have to enter all the bad words manually one by one. Another thing is user may want to block some more words after these words, so he can use this setting to provide more words. So for the sake of demo, let's take two words to block, that is test and demo. And we can provide more words by putting a comma and giving anything. So that is one thing. And another thing is we can allow some words which are present in the list. So if we want some words to be allowed, we can put them here. And these are a bunch of settings which we'll look into. And so let's just see how it works. So just suppose like I type a message like, this is a test. So it will block the word test and show me a warning that please watch your language. And the filtration is like I've built a filtration in a better way so that it can detect the bad words through the punctuation marks and the other markdown keywords as well. Like this is a, if we provide it like this, it will also detect test again, and it will block the test word, test keyword. So another settings which come into play, like these settings, if user want to like remove the warning messages, so he can just disable this setting here, and the warning will be removed. Okay, this is something new. Okay, I'm not sure what happened.
It's okay, man. It's always during the demos that these things happen. Yes.
Okay, something due to this setting like broke, so let's not, we'll see this afterwards. I'll push a fix for this and just check if it's working now. Okay, something just broke.
Maybe the last comma there. Just remove the comma after the demo.
Yes, it's the last comma here.
Yeah.
Correct. Yes, this comma I think broke it. I'll have to push a fix for this.
Yeah.
Yes, so now it should be working. And if we disable this setting, so it should not show us a warning message. So it won't show us a warning message. And so now there are three main components in Rocket Chat, that is live chat messages, direct messages, and channels. So currently, if anyone uses the current implementation that is in the Rocket Chat for bad words filtration, it will block the bad words from everywhere, that is in live chat as well as in direct messages, as well as in channels and teams and discussions everywhere. So user can control where they want the filtration to happen. Maybe if it is a closed community, they want the filtration to happen on the live chat part or the direct messaging part, but they don't want the filtration to happen on the channels part. So they can use these settings to control that behavior. So let me just take an example for the channels. So we can disable the setting for the channels filtration, and it will not filter the message now. So yes, as we can see, it didn't block the keyword test. So this setting is working. And another thing which people may want is they may want to include the testing in some particular channels. Like say they are more than 100 channels and they want the filtration to happen in only 2 or maybe 3 channels. So then they can use the include these channel setting. And what it will do is, if this setting is turned off, but only some channels are to be included, then they can include the name of the channel here, and it will only look for the message filtration of those. I'm sorry. It will only look for the filtration in the messages that are pointed towards this channel. So it will not filter this message as it's supposed to do. And vice versa is the setting exclude these channels. So you can enable all the filtration for all the channels and just exclude the channels which are present over here. So this is it for these settings. And another powerful feature for the app is to ban the users after a certain threshold is reached. So if 0 value is provided, then this setting is disabled. but say you want to keep a threshold of 20 bad words. So if any user has used 20 bad words, then he won't be able to send any messages onto that channel again. So to see this in action, also I'll like to show the slash commands to show the records. So you can use the slash command bad words space stats. So it will show you the stats of the users in the channel that are using the bad words. So as you can see, it is showing that Yash is a user that has used 10 bad words. So do you want to clear his record or do you want to ban him? So so the admin and owners can directly ban the user and clear their records if they want to. And now let's provide the value to the setting as 12. So after 12 bad words are reached, I won't be able to send the messages. So let's just exhaust the limit. So, okay, now I must have exhausted the limit and now I won't be able to send more messages. Okay, so it is not sending the message and showing me a warning message that you are banned from the channel, and ask the admin or the owner to unban you. So now when you see the bad words stats, it will show that this user is banned, and it will, okay, it is currently not showing here, but it should show you here that this button should turn to an unban button. And that, okay, sorry, I'm sorry. Okay, so now you can clear the record of this user from here, and now this user will be able to send the messages. So, and his records would be cleared. So as you can see, the record for this particular user are cleared, and he can now again continue in the channel. Now, let's say you want to ban some user so that he cannot send more messages in the channel. So let's just press ban button for myself, and now I won't be able to send the messages, and because I'm banned, and you can again unban me from here. So now I'm unbanned. So this is how this setting works. And also the slash command bad words is not available to other users which are not admin or owners. It is only available for the admin or owners. So let's say if any other user tries to, this is my another browser, and here I'm using another account which is not admin or a owner. So let's try calling bad words here, and okay, so it is showing me a warning message that this slash command can be only used by admins and owners. So, so that no one else can misuse the power of the app. And also you can clear the records or ban or unban users through the slash command itself without going to the modal or the UI. So you can just write ban Yash. So it will ban the Yash from the channel. It is showing Yash has been banned from the channel, and now Yash can't send the messages in the channel like we have seen previously. So you can also unban the user from slash command itself. So this is the major functionality of the whole project and the whole app. Now just let's resume the presentation. I hope the presentation is visible.
Yes, it is.
Okay. So what are the future improvements and what more we can do with the app? So first of all, the improvement which I see is after we add NPM module support, NPM packages support to the apps engine, we can maybe install some NPM modules to our app like bad words module and use that module or that package to filter out the bad words. Currently, we have written our own code for filtration, so that will like reduce the code a bit and complexity and a bit and keep the algorithm for filtration up to date. And another thing is support for content moderation. So for as of now, as we have seen, it only like checks the text for moderation, but in future we can maybe support attachments and links like images, and we can create our own machine learning models to those models. The images or the videos will be sent, and they will tell us if they are okay to be present in a channel or not, and based on that we can do the content moderation. And another important thing is the multi-select input field for the including excluding channels in admin settings. So the settings which we have seen here, so these are the text-based settings, and we have to enter the name of the channels which we want to include or exclude. And so we can change this to a multi-select type of setting so that user can easily select or unselect the channels. this has not been already done because the apps engine doesn't like support multi-select type of fields. So maybe we can do this in future. And another very important and a very good feature can be to ban the user for a particular time. So say you can use the / command bad words ban Yash for 3 hours or maybe 2 days. So it will ban the user for that amount of time and unban the user again after that amount of time has been passed. So, and last but not least is to work on the improvements and suggestions that comes from the communities and the bug fixes.
Yeah,
So,
we just had one suggestion from the community. Kevin here from Rocket Chat asked if we can instead of showing the stars for the bad words, if we can drop the message altogether. So I think that could be a good toggle for one of the settings.
Yes, that could be one more setting. That is interesting. Yes, definitely. So now it's time to say thank you to my mentors and the awesome Rocket Chat community. First of all, I'd like to say thank you to the mentors that have been awesome throughout the whole journey. They were present whenever I needed them. And the Rocket Chat community, especially the Rocket Chat team members and my fellow GSOC friends, who always helped me like whenever I needed the help. And some people to point out in the community are Douglas Papis, and who always helped me to make the contributions, and Singly, the community manager, who always encouraged me and provided me with quality contributions and opportunities to contribute to Rocket Chat. So thank you all of you, and thank you for being present here. Now let's take the questions from the community.
Thank you, Yash. Thank you very much for the presentation so far. Murtaza has a question there. Does the app still filters bad words if a message was edited?
Yes, it does. So just let me show this. Can you see my screen? Just a second. So I hope my screen is visible.
It's coming up. Yeah, it's visible.
So this is the message which I just sent, and now I will just remove this, and I will just again write test here. So yes, it is checking for the edited message as well.
Okay, cool, awesome. What is that suggestion? You can make use of toxicity text and NSFW.js for images when making use of ML models in the future.
Yes, awesome. So that is for the future improvement, which we can through which we can use content moderation. Okay, that's a great suggestion. Thank you, Rohan, and I will definitely work on this in the future. Any other questions?
Guys, still have like a few minutes for questions. If anyone has any more questions, please come up on audio and on camera as well if you can. All right. It looks like we don't have any more questions, Yash. Thank you very much again for your presentation. Thank you for your dedication, both to this project and to Rocket Chat. As you may have known, may have seen before, Yash was, I think, the top contributor on Rocket Chat pull requests before GSOC started. So he's contributed quite a lot to Rocket Chat already. So thank you very much for that, and thank you for everybody to have joined here and have seen this amazing presentation from Yash. Thank you.
Thank you, Marcelo. Thank you, everyone present here, and thank you, Samukha, Rohan, everyone in the chat.
All right, let's go. Thank you, guys. This is the end of it. Bye-bye.